Hello? Oh, shield's gone. Was it rat assassin? Rat assassin? Hello. Hello. I'll just take this cursed gold this guy died for. I'm sure it's fine. Geralt can handle anything.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Nothing happened. Oh. You did it. My one problem with like gerbils and stuff is that their cages smell so gross. Even if you clean them pretty regularly,
Looks like a laboratory.
they always end up smelling
Pretty
really gross.
well equipped, too.
Why are you crying? Don't be sad. Okay, or be sad, whatever. I'm not here to judge.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me.
Yeah, rabbits. They're cute, but man, they smell
I'm
bad.
cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Nope.
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. so horribly afraid. And then I heard him, my beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
Sure it is. Sure.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Really sad story. but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me.
Interesting. This is different. Yeah, we've already... Hi! Pesta, what the shit? What does that mean? Okay, rats, if you guys could chill out, that'd be great. Interesting. This is... Last time we went and got Graham. And brought him here. And this time we just straight up fight her. Okay, she's just like running away. You're annoying me. Oh, whoops. Put their lamp away, dude. What happened to Graham the last time? We bring him to the island for them to talk. But she still does this or something, right? Doesn't she? We have to fight her outside. That's why we're running all the way out here. Yeah. Yes, I can. Oh, never mind.
What was that? It sounded for a moment like you joined the race yourself.
Had to fight a Pesta.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island.
I guess we still have to bring him here.
Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oroton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Didn't Anne bring the boats to Grand's last time and he died in his house? No. No, I didn't. But now we know that that's a thing. Playing on Blood and Broken Bones.
Why have you been following me?
Just wondering what you want from him. From Graham.
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's his mother be worried about him. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Talks to no soul. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon.
I want to talk.
You deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I'm a witcher.
What of it? Why should I care?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me soon as I sold them fish.
They force you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape.
That's why she drank the poison.
'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
Probably didn't need to tell him that.
She was alive the whole time, but... Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there. In the tower. Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
A pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Annabelle thinks you abandoned her.
Gods! She hates me. And all this time she's thought I ran, abandoned her.
Yes, go to the tower, talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Nothing. Meet you by the tower on Fyke Isle.
Good. I'll await you there.
Well, I'm curious to see how this will go. I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure, to be honest. I can't remember how I played it the first time, so I don't know how much different this is. It might not be any different.
Let's go
Sup,
to the
dude?
tower.
You're not gonna like this. Oh boy. Graham, wait outside.
You? We wandered this place because of you!
Me?
I've waited long enough for revenge.
Why are you mad at me? I didn't do it.
Don't be afraid.
Okay. Chill out. Damn, dude.
Last I came through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me would... It weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's dead. And it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
It's terrifying here. It's too quiet.
Chop chop, speed up. Let's get this over with.
I remember the screams. Inhuman they were. Now it's silent. They're dead. All dead.
Don't think about that. Keep walking.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
Nope, can't say I remember. Let's kill it. Let's kill it.
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it.
Nope.
Kiss me.
Where? You don't have lips.
Graham, careful.
This dude has a strong stomach.
At last.
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Annabelle are reunited.
I don't remember. Hang on. Let's look up Tower Full of Mice. I don't remember what happened the first time. Maybe that was the way we did it the first time? Okay, there's two ways. Help Annabelle. Fight Annabelle. You can agree to help Annabelle by taking her remains to her loved one, Graham. Grab her bones and sail to the nearby fishing village. Go to Graham's house, leave the remains with him. As it turns out, Annabelle is a plague maiden who are only at peace when they have their revenge. When you hear a scream from Graham's hut, you may go back and see the cost of lifting the curse. Now ride back and talk to Kiera. You can choose to distrust Annabelle, and she will reveal her true colors. Strike her twice before she vanishes. Follow her down outside. She will soon disappear. Sail off to see Graham. Convince him to help you. You both go back to Fike Island. Fight the wraith until Annabelle appears. He and Graham dies in her embrace. The curse is lifted. I did that. I think I did that the first time. I can't imagine... I didn't bring her bones to him. You brought Annabelle's bones to him. She thought, no, I didn't. What? What are you telling me what I did? I think I would remember taking her bones to him. Because I remember them doing, like, the gross kissing part again. I remember him talking to her, and the other way he doesn't talk to her at all. So, it had to have been the way where they have a conversation. Because I remember them talking. Well.
Experimenting on humans.
What?
Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge. Kept in there until the end. What a
Jesus.
shitty way to die.
They still have like flesh and stuff though. Yeah, it sucks. Alright. So we gotta go tell Kira that we did it. How well do you remember the storyline side quests? Pretty well. Depending on which one you're talking about. This one, I don't know. I can't imagine that I would have felt comfortable taking her bones off of the island. So I don't remember this. I don't remember that ending or that part of the mission as much, but I can't imagine that I would have done that. Okay. Let me get back to Kira. Beast they talked about was Annabelle? Yeah. We finished the Baron's quest earlier. I mean, yeah, I tried to fight her,
Geralt,
but
just when I was starting to miss
you can't really fight her. You can, but
Kyle's
you
free of
like
its
are
curse.
forced into bringing
Able to
that guy
persuade
there.
Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a pester involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Ask a service
Oh, hey.
of the Witcher, the Pella
What's up, dude?
A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct.
Is Lexi still here? Do we know when she wanted to
Wandering
play
souls emerge, damned
Siege?
souls too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free, this the Pella knows. Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid, this too the Pella knows.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
How are we on potions? I don't think have we used it? No, whatever. Cool. Anti-carry, what's up? Thank you for the 8-month resub. What are you guys doing? Doing like bandits. It says, really enjoyed my time here. Hope you're having a great day. And I am having a great day. Thank you. Darkstorm, thank you for the 2 months. 2 months of the awesome and GG. Here's to many more. Thank you for your 2 months of support. Looking forward to having you for an extended amount of time.
How you like that silver?
I'll kill you, you scurvy mutant!
Will you? I like how their friends just rode away. Like, whatever. See you nerds later. This horse is just like, what? Can we ride this horse even though it's not ours? It's mine now! Find the ingredients for the missing transport.
Wide, heavy wheels. A merchant's wagon.
What? Why is there a water hag all the way out here? What the shit? Are you joking, lady?
Drowners and a water hag.
Oh, shut up, lady. Oh my god. No, she like throws mud at you. Why is he still aggroed? Okay. This is annoying. Can you be, like, not be in combat, please? There's literally... There you go. They're all the way over there. I do not care
Veered
about
off
them.
the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well. Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Cuts of meat. Cataplepus. Wonder what spell requires that. Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic though. From an artery. How Kira will explain this one. Wouldn't have made it.
Alright, return to Kira. I wonder what she'll do if we're just like, no. I kind of want to find out what happens if we're just like, and see you later. That's the thing though, is that, like, I want her to stay alive, right? Because I accidentally killed her the first time. Accidentally, yeah. Because I didn't realize that the choice I was making was gonna lead to her, like, wanting to fight me to the death or whatever.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
I don't care about you.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you. But you must wait a bit.
I don't care! I have to,
Color
in
me
order to
intrigued.
progress the storyline.
Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out.
As if I haven't already seen her naked.
You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
Don't like Kira?
The Cain Vin Castle.
Third mouse, what happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
I'm a witcher, not a gigolo.
Don't flatter yourself. I don't want to shag you in the bushes, but to share a pleasant evening. But if no, then no.
Oh, you have to.
Oh, all right. I'll do it.
I feel honored, truly. Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
No way. Don't like having spells cast on me. Besides, my clothes aren't rancid.
Debatable. But let's not argue and ruin the mood.
Trying
Well,
my
off we
best
go.
to ruin
Dinner's
the mood.
waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
You like have to do this in order to... What? Get shit on. Are you joking? You want to race? You like have to do this to progress her storyline, I guess? Oh, what a romantic ride past the hanging bodies. Excuse me. We're gonna get attacked by wolves. I win! Suck it!
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
I know.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Could have just told me what this was about right up.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my shopping. I'd like to make dinner. Well, would you have helped?
If I'd known I'd get a glass of Zubaran dry in return, of course.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune.
Why does Anne hate Kira so
You
much?
don't need me to pitch
She's
in?
not Yen.
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in farming.
Very true. So, I've two options. I can either start cultivating turnips or leave. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
I
Not
know.
the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct?
No.
What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Why are you even interested?
Because I grasped the importance of the studies conducted there. In the wrong hands, the findings could do immense harm. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits. So?
Sorry, there's someone else.
So what? Oh, Geralt, Geralt. You're so old-fashioned. Will you at least lie down and gaze at the stars with me?
Why not?
The proper response to "there's someone else" is not "so what." F you, Kira. Oh, this is cute.
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No. It has a
They're
different
not even
name.
laying on the giant blankets that they
indecent,
brought.
actually.
They're lying in the dirt.
Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear.
Uh.
Egfain Nave.
Oh, is she gonna...
Kira? Where?
She's gone.
Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something.
Mm-hmm. That's why she brought us all the way out here.
Fyke Isle. The tower.
And your kidney's gone. No, she took the, I took the option that was to not sleep with her. If you chose, like, the other ones, then you do sleep with her, but, I didn't want to, so. Yeah, I was curious to see what would happen if we just, didn't. I mean, if you really want to see it, you can look it up on YouTube, I'm sure, but I was not interested. Especially after knowing, like, the rest of this. Although, so we need to avoid killing her. That's the thing. I need to make sure that I don't kill her. I just don't like her as a person.
Heard of the Vryhead Brigade? Your kind, sir. Non-humans.
Maybe save before just in case. Well, no, I just... Last time I chose the option knowing that it would make her mad. I didn't choose it knowing that it would result in us fighting her. I just was like, this will be funny. Let me, like, piss her off. I didn't realize that it was gonna... Oh, I didn't realize that it was gonna result in her...
Top floor of the tower.
And I fighting, so... So now this time, just don't make her mad. We should have burned this stuff while we were here and then just been like, whoops.
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
You're either incredibly gullible, or you're trying to play me again.
Whatever do you mean?
Radovid has one objective: to defeat Emir. Curing Catriona, stopping the plague, won't help him do that. So he'll either burn you at the stake with those notes among the kindling, or he'll make you use them to create a weapon.
Don't be ridiculous. Bacteria cannot be controlled.
Not yet. But it's possible in theory, isn't it?
In theory, it's just as possible for a Dachshund to impregnate a she-wolf. I don't have time to debate this, Geralt. I'm going to see Radovid whether you like it or not.
Okay. If I say can't let you do that, is that when we fight? What's the name of this quest again? Is this the one where we fight? If we say 2, she just goes to Radovid. This seems like a bad idea.
It's your conscience. But you do know hundreds, thousands could die.
What of it? What difference will it make if Nilfgaard's legions die by steel or because of some fucking germs? None.
A plague can go wrong, go wild. A sword won't.
She's
That's
kind of
the
dumb.
difference.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs.
You have bed bugs and you wanted to lay down and look at the
Think what you
stars
will,
next
but
to
I'm
me?
not staying in
Ugh.
this bloody swamp one day more, not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means
You are
Radovid's men
gross.
will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
I don't want her to go to Kaer Morhen. I don't want her to take her bed bugs there.
got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Since I
Hey!
find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
What happens if I take the notes from her? Does she get upset? I'm scared that if I take the notes, she's gonna get upset.
Yeah, kinda. So before I go, I'll need you to hand me those notes.
All right,
Yes!
take them already.
Perfect! We did it! Haha! Sweet. She survives. She doesn't create a
Farewell,
plague.
Geralt. Or rather, see you soon.
She survived! We did it! She's still alive! Look at her! Walking around. Okay. Alright, she's taking some crap with her also. Yes! Awesome. No one died. We got the crap from her. We did it. I feel like really excited right now. Okay. Jesus. Swizzler, what's up? Thanks for the 28-month resub. Have some hamburgers. We didn't have to sleep with her. She survived. It's great. Perfect. Riot, what's up? Thank you for the sub. Welcome to the armory. Have some hamburgers. On Bad Me and the subs. Thank you for your support. I appreciate that. I'm very excited that she survived. Tater, what's up? Thanks for the bits. Nice. I never let her live. This is cool, though. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, it is a spoiler because I don't know what happens to... I didn't play this way. In my playthrough, the first one, she died. So, I have no idea what happens now. This part of the story is completely different for me now. Like the starting her stream. But is she starting with Siege or is she starting with... Yeah, in my first playthrough,